course, is Johnny Nelson.
Todd, always a pleasure to work with you. Always a pleasure.
It's time for our tale of the tape. Up first is Unbreakable from Ireland. It's McGregor Munguia. Very intimidating.
This bout is scheduled for 8 rounds of boxing. Fighting out of the red corner from Ireland, wearing the white trunk.
You can tell both of these fighters are exuding confidence as they touch gloves. And here we go.
Todd, all I can say, heaven on earth. Heaven on earth.
So a capacity crowd here for this one. We've been waiting a long time for this matchup. And here we go. These athletes have been waiting a long time to square off. Here we go. Oh, that right uppercut scored. Just when you think they're going to have a lull in the action, we get it heated back up. Well done with that counter shot. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. No rest for the weary. Has to be careful for that receipt. It's always coming. Not too many seats to be had in this arena as the hype continues to build for this showdown.
It's so hot, it's so heat, there's a roof on here, you don't understand it. When you're working, when the noise is there, the pressure's on your fist.
How about that impact? Let's see that again in slow motion.
A shot from the gods took him. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Can't believe they managed to beat the count, but that could be the last hurrah.
Todd, he's up. I'll be surprised if he makes it back to the corner. And if he does, will he get back up on the stool again? That was a shot.
Halfway through the round, and they've got some work to do to get back into it.
There's a lot of work to do, and you know what? It's hard to pull back. Don't get into the habit of losing. Don't get into the habit of being second place. You've got to change the habit. You've got to change something, because otherwise, why should it change?
Misses right uppercut. Catch and shoot. The courage on display here is incredible. Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. Every time he throws a punch, a receipt is coming right back. Every time they drop their guard, they get caught. Nice counter. Swing and a miss with the left uppercut. Final 10 seconds here, and the corner is going to have their work cut out for them. Is there any way back into this fight after the beating he has taken so far?
Unbelievable heart, knocked down twice.
You're way better than that guy. You've let him back.
Break round. Now, relax.
Here we go, round 2. Who's going to land the first big shot? They've got to be feeling confident now after what happened last round.
I have no idea what they have left. How do you come back from something like that? Not twice? Where's your head at? Where's your energy levels at? It tells you you've got nothing left.
They exchange punches. Beautiful counter shot. A perfect counter lands. This fighter told us yesterday, if he doesn't win by knockout, he doesn't consider it a real victory. That's the mentality he has. Whoa, Johnny, take a look at this action. Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. How is this fight still continuing?
Been a tough...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. Oh, Munguia now. He's in some serious, serious trouble. I thought that was the end, but here we go again. Back, hold it right there. And Jaime Munguia just got rocked. Munguia now, flat on his back. Is he going to get up? And there's no doubt about it as we see it again. That body shot did them in.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. You are right.
So the fight will continue, but what does the game plan have to look like now?
What resilience to be down and to be back up again, to get yourself back into fight again, to show your fitness and determination. Maximum respect.
Need to pick things up here in the second half of the round.
That ever hope. Remember the fight at Evander Holyfield? He could be behind on points up until the last 10 seconds, but he's fighting like he's going to put it back. That's the kind of hope we need to see.
I'd like to see more jabs. Now going to get a little more loosey-goosey. Let's see how this one feels. Gotta let your hands go a little bit. It's okay to be aggressive now. Swing and a miss with the jab. They're happy this round's coming to an end. 10 seconds left. You've got to wonder how big of a factor that knockdown's going to be we just saw.
Can make or break a fighter.
This fight's not over yet. You gotta go back out there and win this round.
Here we go in round 3. Who's going to land the first big shot? Got to get the momentum shift coming their way. What can they do here?
What a heavy knockdown. How are they going to come back from that? They staggered back to the corner. They've got to freshen them up, alert them again, get them back on point again. This round, they've got to coast around. Don't get involved. Give yourself another 3 minutes to get your head clear.
Throw a shot, they get countered. Which one of these athletes is going to be the first to get rocked? When are we going to see a jab from these two? Shot lands. That right hook not connecting. Nice punch. They call it the chin. How strong is your chin? Do you have a glass chin? These are things that can affect the fight.
I've seen some fighters with a granite chin. You can hit them with a...
Hold on, gotta cut you off here, Johnny. And this is not the way Munguia thought this fight was gonna go. I thought that was gonna be a knockdown at least.
Got caught sleeping on the job. What do? You step back, steady yourself, recompose yourself, then boom, back into it. But do not make those mistakes. This is the wrong place to fall asleep.
A perfect counter shot. These two were made for each other. And he wasn't ready for that counter punch. Beautiful counter punch. Fantastic punch. uppercut misses. There's a counter shot. Despite what the judges' scorecards read, there are no losers in this one. Well, he is in big trouble here. He may have been saved by the bell.
The bell, sometimes it can be the sweetest sound.
Here we go to the fourth round. Safe to say that last round was a nightmare. Let's see if we can turn it around here.
They've had 1 minute to recover. Now they've got to block it. They've got to block it. They've got to come out now and style it out. Get on the back foot, jab, rest on the jab. Be smart and pop until your legs come back. Then put the pressure on.
Nice counter punch right up the middle. That counter punch caught him clean. This fighter has determined that they can walk through any punches that their opponent throws, and that's a very confident spot to be in.
What a gift. What a gift it is to have a chin where you know you can walk through anything and everything. When you let those shots go, and it's just bouncing up and they're walking you down, it's so demoralizing. It absolutely breaks your heart. What else can you do?
No rest for the weary. He scores with the counter. This fight has a real good flow to it. He threw a punch and just got countered. In the build-up to this fight, Johnny, this power puncher told us, listen, I don't care if it's round 1 or round 12, I've got enough power and confidence to end this in one shot.
That power might be the do or die. That power might be the equalizer.
Both fighters landing in these exchanges, Judge is going to have a tough job.
Perfectly matched, skill for skill, tap for tap. Now this fight will say, you know what, I'm just that notch above you, and so I've got to respect both of them more than happy.
You can tell who's stronger and who's faster. We wanted action, and they are giving us action. Good counter punching. That jab misses. Walk away from each other and then run right back into trouble. How about that time counter shot? Good one. Very close round with 10 seconds to go. You, all three judges here are going to give that round to you-know-who.
You can't leave it up to the judges. It's up to you as the fighter. And
on to the fifth we go. Well, there's no doubt about who won that last round. Let's see what he has for us here in the next one.
Todd, my motto is, if it's not broken, why change it? An excellent last round. Everything works. Wait for the reaction. Until then, keep doing what you've just been doing because you've won that hands down.
What do you think of this fight so far, Johnny?
I've seen certain fighters that can depend on just their power alone. Forget tactics. They know the second they touch you, it's done. That's where the confidence comes from.
Not a lot of punch output. Thought there might be more action here. One punch could change everything in this battle. They won't give us a second to catch our breath. Oh, my word, the Mexican now in real trouble. And down goes Jaime Munguia. Wow, that impact was incredible. Let's take another look at it.
That's lights out right now.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. Showing a lot of heart to beat the count there.
Somebody... Boom! Back in the same spot again. It happened once, you got away with it, you can do it again.
They've got to pick things up halfway through the round here.
Not the best start, but you know what? The cornermen now, it's down for them doing their job. Get through the round, regroup, right, freshen up, boom. Different tactics.
Punch, counter punch. So close with that uppercut. Do you believe what we are seeing? He misses with that jab. They saw that punch coming, and there was nothing they could do.
I've got to see that again. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There's always a way back. Don't ever round anybody off.
You would win this round. Get your mind back, get your focus back, and get that jab back. Boxing, be smart, get your shot.
Yes, I like that round. Good round. Feel good? Good man.
What are you doing? You've switched up.
On to the 6th round. We're hoping for an all-action slugfest. Nice counter shot. There's no doubt that this fighter's power can change the fight around in an instant. You can't afford to make one single minor mistake.
This could be really intimidating, Todd. If you know somebody's got the punch power, someone's got the speed, it can be intimidating. Just depends on how confident you are as a fighter.
Nice exchange here from both men. Through the hooks, didn't land. One of the best attributes to have in boxing has nothing to do with boxing. It's how well you can take a punch to the face.
Because you've got a good chin doesn't mean you've got leather skin. It means you can still get caught. So you've got to go for those point areas, over the eyebrow, the cheekbone. You just got to try and cut them, skin them, go for speed.
Good counter punch. The straight right just misses. Both men step back for just a moment. Oh, Munguia now! And Munguia is down! Can he beat the count? Imagine seeing this punch coming and not being able to do anything about it.
Where did that come from? What a shot!
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Continue.
Apparently it's going to take more than that to keep this fighter down.
That is a show of character. When you're put down, your ego's hurt.
I gotta stop you here, Johnny, as we pick up the heat. Oh, Munguia made a mistake, and now he's paying the price. Munguia is down. They knew it when they The perfect body shot, and no one's standing up to that one.
You're right, Todd. What a shot. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. You're out.
So it's onward and upward after a knockout win here.
Well, there's no argument right there. You say it. Night-night.